Farm News Media presents Farm News 5.
Welcome to Michigan. We're glad to have you.
Farmers are calling for a stronger farm safety net. Corn growers should plant full-season hybrids until the end of the month. And agriculture production helps honeybee hive health. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5, a 5-minute look at the week's top agricultural news.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
Calls to strengthen the farm safety net took center stage at the second Farm Bill hearing held last Saturday at the Saginaw Valley Research and Extension Center.
During the last Farm Bill debate, the agriculture sector enjoyed high prices. Now we face multiple years of low prices across the board. Senator Saginaw and I are working to make Washington understand the differences between the economic conditions then and what we are facing now. You all understand that. Washington needs to as well.
And Senator Saginaw says, much like the last Farm Bill, her focus will be on Michigan farmers.
Going into the 2018 Farm Bill, we know things have changed over the last few years. Low prices have pinched margins and made it tough for many producers to make ends meet. Right off the bat, we know we need to strengthen our farm safety net, particularly for us in Michigan, our dairy farmers.
Conservation programs have been critical to the great strides American farmers have made in land conservation and sustainability.
A number of issues were discussed during the hearing, including regulations, crop insurance, immigration and labor, financing, trade, and dairy programs. Corn growers should plant full-season hybrids until approximately May 27th, according to Pioneer planting date studies. Switching to an early maturity hybrid prior to this point may not be beneficial and could result in reduced profitability. Growers may choose to replace a full-season hybrid with earlier hybrids in late May, but research showed no significant profit penalty for staying with a full or mid-maturity hybrid, even with delayed planting. Jackson County Farm Bureau member Hank Choate believes a recent agriculture roundtable discussion with President Donald Trump will have a positive impact on the American agriculture community. Choate and 13 other farmers from across the country met with Trump and Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue, and their discussions covered regulatory reform, the EPA's Waters of the U.S. rule, and minimizing financial regulatory burdens. Choate says Trump has a solid understanding of agricultural businesses, and he wants to work together to grow export opportunities.
Yep, we cover Michigan, from sandbars to sand dunes, cider mills to skiing hills, and farm towns to downtowns. We cover up north, and yep, we know exactly where that is. Yep, we cover Michigan because we're Michigan's insurance company.
Agriculture production benefits honeybee hive health. A new study from the University of Tennessee Institute of Agriculture found that the benefits of better nutrition sources and nectar yields found in agricultural areas outweigh the risks of exposure to agricultural pesticides. According to the study, colonies in a non-agricultural area struggled to find adequate food resources and produced fewer offspring. The year-long study also found that higher exposure to pesticides in agricultural environments did not result in measurable impacts on colony productivity. Here with a look at the week's market activity is Michigan Ag Commodities' Chris Betz.
Thanks, Janelle. It's WASDE week as the USDA released their latest round of world agricultural supply and demand estimates Wednesday at noon. Trade expectations were largely met as corn, soybeans, and wheat remain range-bound heading into the weekend. Improving forecasts for planting in the Corn Belt are weighing on trade, lending a bearish tone. Updated corn stocks estimates should be supportive as the USDA decreased their ending old crop projection. Its new crop figure came in below pre-report estimates. The USDA trimmed their corn yield estimate as well as exports. Weekly export figures reinforced the trend with a sharp drop-off for last week. For soybeans, the USDA lowered old crop ending stocks marginally. New crop ending stocks were well below pre-report estimates. U.S. crush and exports were adjusted higher, while production was trimmed. Bullish trends, but a potential 4.2 billion bushel crop is a lot of soybeans. All U.S. wheat production was slashed. New crop ending stocks were in line with pre-report estimates, but larger than expected increases for world stocks are a bearish reminder of a world awash with wheat. For more market information, visit michag.com. For Michigan Agricultural Commodities, I'm Chris Betz.
For more news and video, visit michiganfarmnews.com. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.